Mr. Dennis Dudka, my friend, you are in the day of your closing. I'm super happy for you. I know you're getting an amazing house, an amazing interest rate. We're finally here. You're only 25 years young, which is crazy because there's people that are maybe double our age that still don't own a property. So I commend you and congratulate you for that.
Thank you.
It's impressive how, we've known each other for since high school and before. So it's impressive how we've both developed and you developed immensely in your career and you're growing. And I congratulate you for that. And again, we're here at your closing table, and I just wanted to get your thoughts on a couple of things. Like when you started this process, that you decided to buy your home, what fears did you have coming into this home buying process?
Well, my biggest fear was that I would have a sort of unaccounted for cost when buying a home, and that would make the the purchase of the home unaffordable. And I was afraid of that because there's so much involved in the process between you, me, everybody else involved in buying a home that I was afraid of wasting everyone's time, and that when we came down to the numbers, something that we didn't account for was going to appear, and then I all of a sudden had to say, sorry guys, I just can't do it. And essentially that the deal would fall through, or even worse, that I didn't notice until I started paying, and then that I would have essentially bitten off more than I can chew.
Got it. So you were pretty much afraid of any surprises coming along the way of the process or after the process.
Yeah, and I had this idea of this whole process being extremely complicated, which it's complicated, but not extremely.
Right.
And now, that's how I felt when we first started.
And you feel that right now,
it's all clear to me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We've gone over through every little detail, every number.
Yeah.
That's good. Mm-hmm. That's good. Mm-hmm. And what obviously you're my friend's brother, so I mean it might be a redundant question, but what made you select me as your agent for this transaction?
It was my brother. Yeah. But not just that, like I saw how well you handled the purchase of his home and how expedient it was. I know my brother was in a hurry, and you matched him in that hurry, and you didn't make him hold out or anything, so that made a good impression on me, and I definitely wanted you as my real estate agent.
Awesome, man. I appreciate it. Mm-hmm. And what do you feel, I'm not sure if you've spoken to other agents or not, maybe not, but what do you feel like I did differently for you during this entire buying process to help you get to the closing table?
I feel like what you have done is that you have excellent customer service. So there was never a point where I called you and there was no return call or text. There was no reply, essentially. There always was a reply. Even if you couldn't get to the phone, you let me know that I could call you back later. If I had any questions, I could send through text, and you'd always reply almost always in the same day. Yeah. So I'm glad that I didn't have to chase you down at all. It was very easy to get in contact with you. Whenever I needed something, you were always there to answer my questions immediately. Even if it came to involving other people in the process of the purchase of the home, that you were able to just gather everybody together and have a discussion for whatever needs to be said at that time. So I feel like that's very excellent. That's sort of just attention to detail and attention to customer service.
Nice, I appreciate that. Yeah, and a big shout out also to our entire team. Here in Thomas J. Hess, Paola, Natalia, and in Sunset Home Mortgage, which helped you get your mortgage with Christina Fernandez. They're rock stars, and they got you a killer deal, my friend. That's
fantastic. Yeah,
got you an amazing
deal. I'm very happy. Yeah. Everybody did a fantastic job.
Yeah. So if you were going to recommend me for a friend or family that may tell you, hey, I'm looking to buy or sell my property, what would you tell them about me and our team here?
I would tell them that you guys are all extremely knowledgeable, and you guys are not afraid to get down to brass tacks. And for someone like me, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate the fact that you can get down to business, talk about numbers. There's no delays. There's no beating around the bush. It's just straight to the point. Let me help you. Let's get this done. Let's close the deal, essentially. Right. And that sort of tenacity for that is what I really appreciate, and what I would say if I were to recommend you to someone else.
That's awesome, man. I appreciate it, Dennis. Congratulations again on your purchase.
Yeah, thank you.
I hope you enjoy this house for many more years, and appreciate the opportunity to work this together with you.
Okay, no problem, man.
Take care, man.
All right.